They will take the votes for the Pope in the Sistine Chapel, but after each vote in the morning and the afternoon, they'll be bussed back to Santa Marta, which is just less than a kilometer away inside Vatican City, under police guard, and they will basically go into Santa Marta and then come out again when they have to go back to the Sistine Chapel to vote. So the experience is completely different than it was about 40, 50 years ago. In Santa Marta, which is where the Cardinals will be residing, they will have more or less a normal life in the sense that they could walk around in their clergymen, which is basically just a jacket and pants and, if they want, a cassock. Then they will change into their red garb and then be taken by bus to the Sistine Chapel where they will vote. They will have to continue doing that back and forth every day until a new pope is elected.
Signore, perché mi hai risollevato?
Di incontrare il Signore e il suo liberante.
When they're in the Sistine Chapel, they will be dressed in the way we are accustomed to seeing the way cardinals are dressed for ceremonies such as masses. They will have a red cassock on, a white overgarment, which is known as a surplice, and they will wear their red zucchetto, which is the little cap which they wear, and that will be taking part during the. That's the way they will dress during the voting sessions. When they go back to Santa Marta, most of them will remove this quote-unquote ceremonial garb and just change it into usually just black suits with a priest's collar, and some of them will stay in a black cassock.
Qualcuno vuole addirittura Raffaello. Speriamo di metterlo sulla testa del nuovo Papa.
Speriamo di sì.
Questi giorni sono quasi sono tutti a Roma. C'è chi è venuto a chiedermi una fascia, c'è chi è venuto a chiedermi uno zucchetto da cardinale. Ci sono un paio che mi hanno chiesto le talari rosse e io mi sono rifiutato di farle, ma non perché sto superbo, perché io ho detto, Eminenza, servirà questa talare rossa o servirà un altro colore? Loro giustamente mi hanno detto, no, vai tranquillo, fa la rossa. Io aspetterei, infatti ho rifiutato di farla, la farò dopo, a fine conclave.
Between those morning and afternoon sessions, they will be bussed back to Santa Marta, where they will continue in their seclusion. And once in there, they can go back to their rooms, they can rest, they can talk to each other until the afternoon. Then they go back to the Sistine Chapel. In the evening, the same thing. They go back from the Sistine Chapel in the buses to Santa Marta, have dinner, and they can stay up as long as they want. There's no curfew of that kind, with meetings, talking to each other, and then on the next day they start the routine all over again until a pope has been elected. They could talk in the hallways and the meeting rooms, or take talk in groups, for example, national groups. The Americans can have a little meeting, the Latin Americans can have another meeting, the French could have their own meeting, and so they can decide on which way the conclave is going.
Good.